The kids have settled into their new school routines, and now teachers, they're starting to load them up on the homework. Parents feel that too on the home front. And if you haven't yet mastered the demand of those never-ending spelling lists, math sheets, and writing pages, let us step in and help. Maria Eckersley is known online as Mech Mom, and she's here to share some of the best homework hacks for your household. What makes homework such a chore in your perspective?
There's so many kids.
Yeah.
And they all have different levels of homework. And honestly, I think the biggest struggle is that everything involves mom, right? I'm involved either stamping something or writing something or scheduling something. So I have to be involved in every piece, and that is a struggle.
You're the science project overseer,
yes.
And you're the math
everything.
tutor. You're it.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've come up with some tricks, and these are all about what? Setting you up for success in advance?
Yes, and these are about, so my biggest struggle is we have teenagers and little kids, so a lot of times homework has to happen on the go. Yeah. So most of my solutions involve having homework that can like go in the car with you, go to the soccer game, do something so that homework gets done, but you're still moving.
It's got to be portable.
It's not that Pinterest pretty homework station that you've seen.
We're getting down and dirty with the practical ideas today, which is why we love you. What's your first suggestion?
Okay, above all else, if you don't have a family inbox system, this is my favorite solution. So this is just a magazine rack like you would see at any doctor's office or anywhere. I get it at office supply stores. You need one for each kid. This is just a dumping space for any kind of paper that comes home. So when my oldest daughter comes home, she empties her backpack and whatever she needs me to see goes in there.
Immediately at the door.
Well, I mean, ideally, yes.
in a perfect world, yes, that's how it happens.
That's how it would work. But this is so that at least I know I don't have papers all over my counter. I don't have papers on my fridge. Everything goes in the inbox. So then at night, I can check through, sign whatever I need. If I need to add a check to somebody's, I can add that in there. And they know to check there when school's about to start. They throw things back in their backpack. This is our holding space.
This is it. And how often are you cleansing the holding space or cleaning
about
out?
Once a week.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody has this job on Saturday and they have to go through and get rid of all the junk. But for the most part, this is kind of like constantly in use.
Love it. Part of your family command center.
Inboxes.
All right, I think of a clipboard as total office stuffy, but you say it absolutely has a place at a homework station.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so what I love about clipboards is that it kind of takes all of the supplies you might need and you can put it in the car. So it's kind of like the Happy Meal version of a homework desk. It's like it's got all the packaging ready to go.
Does it have a toy? Does it come with a toy and a cheeseburger?
It should. But yeah, the idea is that, so my kids have, most kids have packets that they have to finish, and by the end of the week, you have to turn that in.
Right.
So again, because I'm going to basketball practice and dance and wherever, I need my kids to take it on the go. So this is Violet's, and she has her homework packet on the front that she has to do every week.
Good tracing, Violet.
Yes, isn't she great? She's
yes.
on 5. And inside has the basic stuff she might need. So it has a few crayons, it has maybe a pair of scissors, whatever she needs to finish her packet. And I just stock that at the beginning of the week. Stays in her inbox, and whenever we're on the go, she'll just grab it and take it with us.
This is genius,
It's so much easier.
Where are you getting the cases, the clipboard cases?
These are just from Walmart. They're $3 or $4 at Walmart.
Okay, I haven't seen those, but I haven't shopped school supplies in a
while. Oh, yeah, you're missing out.
I just go down that aisle for me right now, right?
Yeah,
to soak in the smell of the sharpened pencils. All right, what about spelling tests? That can trip people up because it's a repetitive task each and every week.
Right, so this is another one where I can't sit at a table and sit with my son and practice his spelling words, so I make him come with me. So we have dry erase markers on hand all the time at the homework desk, and he takes them with him, like in the kitchen, he'll write his spelling words on the glass window. If I'm doing laundry that day, he comes up and writes them on the washing machine.
I love this so much.
I know, it's just a simple little trick, and I like putting pom-poms on the end of my dry erase markers so that you have a built-in eraser with a hot glue or whatever, and then you can go anywhere. They can even use them on the back of their clipboard. So if we're at soccer practice and he has that with him, I can practice his spelling words while his brother's out on the field.
This is genius. I just love the idea, the visual of you folding laundry while he's just scribbling on the top of the washer.
Right. Well, because why not? It's fun, He gets to sit on top of the washing machine. You don't get to do that very often.
He's like, but why can't I write on the walls? But that's a story for a different day.
Another day.
That was what my husband challenged when I brought home the bath time crayons. He's like, and we're teaching them to what? But it's dry erase. It's dry erase.
And he's 8. It's fine.
Right. What about keeping track of those reading minutes?
Okay, reading minutes are another one that you have to do all the time. So I personally don't like to have timers and trackers because I just don't have time for that. So instead, I set a reading goal. So I will base my guesstimate on like how many pages they could read in a minute, and then I will just kind of tabulate. Okay, Sam can read about 60 pages in a week if he's getting all his minutes. Okay. So I'll set a flag in whatever book he's reading to 60 pages ahead, and then his job is just to get to that flag until the end of the week. And then if he gets there, I can sign every little thing on Friday and say, yep, he read his minutes, we're good to go.
So for you, teachers cover your ears, it's not about the 20 minutes. You've done the math in theory, and you know when he gets to page 200, that's approximately the time.
When I found often they'll go past it because they're not worried about like, oh, when is this over? Am I done yet? Or 10 minutes up yet?
Sure.
They're just reading. So then you take the focus onto this instead of on the timer.
They're more engaged as well. I like that.
it.
You have some really cool homework apps that you recommend as well. First, PHOTOMATH.
Yes. Oh, of all the apps, this is my favorite. So I
Tell
have
me.
teenagers, and they bring home math that scares me because I don't remember. I don't remember
And
any
you can't
of
let
it.
that guard down and say, I don't know.
No, you have to look cool. So what I love, so they'll bring home worksheets like this, and you can actually take PHOTOMATH. You take a picture of a problem, it will solve it for you. Literally, it works like magic. And it shows you all the steps that it used to solve it. So I can actually go through the process with them and say, okay, do you see how this works?
It shows the steps?
Oh yeah, it shows every step. So I can be like, oh yeah, that's the quadratic formula. Yeah, I knew that. See how you do that?
This is where I get scared of technology. Like, how in the world?
It's amazing. It works so well. And it works anywhere from like 4th grade math all the way up to, you know, senior level math.
PHOTOMATH.
PHOTOMATH, you
All
gotta
right.
have it.
Socratic?
Socratic. Okay, so this is kind of like PHOTOMATH, but for all the other subjects. So it does math too, but I like PHOTOMATH the best for math. But this one does, so for example, if you had an earth science question that was on your homework and you can't find the answer in the book and they can't find it, same thing. You take a picture of it, it reads the text, and it will give you links to find the answer. So it'll link you to Wikipedia, it'll link you to, sometimes it'll give you the answer, but a lot of times it'll just give you sources to figure it
Sends you
out.
down the learning path.
Yes, which is right, what you're supposed to do, right? I mean, an ideal mom would be able to do that.
How did we
automatically.
get through school without apps like Socratic?
I know.
All right, tell me about the app called Quizzle.
Okay, Quizlet is it's a flashcard app. So it's really common. Your kids have probably used it in school, but it's a great tool to use at home. So you can get rid of all the flashcards because they're already built into Quizlet. So they have literally millions of flashcards decks that you can just use on a phone, on an iPad. Again, if I'm at a soccer game, I can hand my sight words flashcards to Violet and she can flip through and practice while
So
we're on the
learning
go.
is happening wherever you are.
Yes, and you can share it with other kids in your class, so your teachers can post one. It's a great app. Quizlet is great.
Wrapping up your app list is one that I actually have girlfriends that use this as their kind of mom on the go organizing tool, but you like Evernote for homework too.
I do. I use it for my organization too, but my son, I have a son with special needs. He's on the autism spectrum. So one of my biggest problems is sending him to high school. I have no idea what's happening there. So he will take pictures of every single sheet of homework on his phone, and then we'll put it into Evernote. Like he can put it into the right class, and then as we go at night to try and work through it, he has everything there. It's all organized. I don't have to trust him to put it in a 3-ring binder.
What
It's
a great
on his app.
tracker, a tech tracker.
Yeah, it's so, and he likes tech, so it works out great.
I guarantee there was at least one game changer on the menu today for moms at home who are feeling that homework burn and that homework stress already. You're sharing hacks like this all of the time on your website and your Instagram. How can we connect with you?
Yeah, Instagram is my go-to for hacks. So if you follow me at MechMomLife on Instagram, or you can find a lot of free downloads like homework helpers on my site at mechmom.com.
She's a game changer. I will say a life changer. In fact, I'm tackling my Tupperware drawer this week
Ooh, good
with
job.
your inspiration
Send me a picture.
at the front. Thank you so much.